Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dodge City was primitive in many ways. Entertainment was usually of the roughest sort, and culture was a word almost unknown. Still, the thirst for beauty existed even here, and when beauty came to town, it excited strong emotion and meant trouble for Wyatt Earp.
Morning, Hack.
Morning.
Who's coming on the train? The president?
You'd think so, wouldn't you, boy? Just some fool actress. Ain't you seen the signs?
Oh, yeah, you can hardly miss them. They're plastered all over town.
Darn fools.
Well, I don't know. Now, if this little actress is half as good as they claim she is, why, she's worth coming down to see.
Ain't none of 'em worth seeing. Not since Annie Birdwell, anyways.
Who's Annie Birdwell?
Must have been before your time, boy, or you'd have knowed. A real looker. Traveled with Professor Alvarez's patent medicine show. She did a dance it. Never let me forget it. I tell you, boy, she was a caution. Annie Birdwell. They just don't put 'em together that way no more.
Well, hello, Tom.
Well, howdy, Mr. Earp.
You, going someplace?
Oh, you know better than that, what? I never go nowhere.
Well, I just thought, you're so spruced up.
I guess I'm here for the same reason you are, to see the train come in. Now, you come to see her, too, didn't you?
Well, you mean Miss Cora Campbell? Sure, why not? America's darling.
She's beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman who ever lived.
Oh, you've seen her, then?
Only her picture. I've got it right here. Oh, ain't she beautiful?
Yeah, you are right. She is beautiful.
Hey, here comes the train.
Here she comes.
Guys, I guess I'm pretty excited.
Well, don't expect too much, Tom.
Don't worry, White. I know she's a famous person just passing through, and I'm only a blacksmith.
Silversmith is more than just a blacksmith. Anyway, you're just as good an artist in your line as she is in hers.
Maybe, but I just want to see her, that's all. I just want to see her.
Welcome to Dodge, Miss Cora.
I have never seen anything so pretty.
We've sure been waiting for this.
Would you hold it right here for a minute, Miss Campbell? We'd like to get a picture.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Be quiet. Miss Campbell wants to talk.
How nice of you all to come to meet me. I would have come to Dodge City sooner had I known the men here were so cultivated and so handsome.
I'll tend to anything Miss Campbell wants done. Just
Please, gentlemen.
Hold it, Tom. Wait a minute. You don't want to spoil Miss Cora's arrival by starting a fight, do you?
You're right, Mr. Earp.
Why, you must be the famous Marshal Earp.
That's my name, ma'am.
They didn't tell me that you were so handsome.
Your handkerchief, Miss Cora.
Thank you. Now, Marshal, if you would escort me to my carriage.
Hold it. Thank you, Miss Campbell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Erb. Thank you. Thank you, all my darlings. Of course, you will come to see me at the theater. You'll come too, won't you, Marshal?
I'll try, ma'am.
All right, Driver.
Mr. Bronson? What are you doing here in Dodge?
Oh, stop it, Marshal. I've heard of you, but it didn't scare me.
I asked you a question. What are you doing here in Dodge?
Maybe I came to see you.
Try again.
You can't keep me out, Marshal. You got no charge against me.
Will you see that it stays that way? For instance, in Dodge, you'd take off your guns.
That's the law, Marshal.
That's the law. And if you want to stay healthy, you'll leave them off.
Now, who does he think he is, anyway?
Nobody for you to tangle with. His name is Clay Bronson, gunfighter.
Well, if he thinks he can keep people away from Miss Cora, he's mistaken.
Maybe she likes it that way, Tom.
Why, she wouldn't even look at a man like that, Mr. Earp. Anybody can see that. Golly, isn't she beautiful? Even prettier than her pictures. Oh, Miss Campbell?
For me? Oh, they're lovely.
Well, there aren't any florists in Dodge, but...
You picked them yourself. You are a dear.
Well, I know you don't know who I am. I'm Tom Tanner. I thought maybe I could walk you back to your hotel. With the other lady, of course.
I'm sorry, but I do have another engagement. Perhaps I could meet you later for supper at my hotel.
Better hurry, it's starting to rain.
Just a minute.
I gotta talk to you, Marshal.
Oh, you're the lady that travels with Miss Cora Campbell, aren't you?
Her maid, yes, Mrs. Calloway.
Won't you sit down, Mrs. Calloway?
Thank you.
Now, what's your problem?
Talk to that boy, the one who was at the railroad station.
Tom Tanner?
That's the name he said. He's bothering Miss Campbell. I want you to keep him away.
Well, I know Tom Tanner. He's not the kind to bother anybody.
I tell you, he is. He's coming to the hotel tonight, and you got to keep him away.
If he's going there, it's because she asked him, right?
Yes, she asked him. All the time, knowing that...
Knowing that Mr. Bronson would start trouble.
It's just that she's young. All this attention's gone to her head. She's changed terrible.
What does this, Mr. Bronson mean to her?
Nothing, yet. But he followed her here from Abilene.
He's not the kind of a man to take no for an answer.
I know that. I've tried to tell her, but she seems to like the danger. You've got to keep that boy away.
Only she can do that.
Maybe if you'd talk to her.
Mrs. Calloway, I'm a peace officer, not a preacher. Only if there's trouble.
That's just it, Marshal. There will be, sure, and you know it. Please talk to her.
All right, I'll talk to her.
Thank you.
May I come in?
I'm flattered. Or is this an official visit, Marshal?
I just want to talk to you.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe you were human after all.
Well, I'm human, all right. I think you're a very beautiful woman. Important, too. A lot more important than you think you are.
You are trying to flatter me, Marshal.
Well, I'm just trying to point out the power you have. To make men happy. To hurt them.
Hurt?
That's right, hurt them. Mr. Tanner, for instance. He's infatuated with you. Enough to risk his life.
I can't help the way men feel about me, Marshal.
No, I'm sure of that, Miss Cora. But you can't encourage them or send them away. I just thought maybe if you knew that Mr. Tanner was in danger, you might be willing to send him away. You have many admirers, Miss Cora. Mr. Tanner can't mean anything to you.
He's coming here in just a minute. But you know that, of course.
Yes, I know that.
If I call him in and send him away, I'll be without an escort for supper. Would you take his place, Marshal?
You think the fight would be much more interesting between Mr. Bronson and me, hmm?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, sure you do. But what you don't know, Miss Cora, is that Mr. Bronson isn't an easygoing fellow like Mr. Tanner. You just can't send him away when you want to. I don't think you ought to get too involved with him.
You are full of advice, aren't you? Come in.
Mr. Tanner's here.
Say hello to the Marshal. Don't pretend you don't know him. And don't think I don't know who brought him here. Now send him in. You stay. You ask for this.
Miss Campbell, I brought you a present.
Put it down.
Oh, Mr. Erb.
Now get out.
But I thought we were going to have supper.
You thought Cora Campbell would go to supper with a country bumpkin like you? Stop dreaming.
I guess I was mistaken.
Well, sonny boy, your dream's over. I prefer a mature man like the Marshal there.
You and Mr. Erb? I don't believe it.
I don't care what you believe. Just get out.
Come on, Tony.
Wait a minute. I think I understand now. You put her up to it, Mr. Erb, because of Bronson. I knew she didn't mean it.
Now, look, Tom, there are
You
many
won't
things...
get away with it. I'm not going to give her up. I'm not afraid of Bronson. You want to fight, mister? I'll fight you.
Now, look, Tom, you don't know what you're talking about. You go on home and cool off. Go on.
Well, if you want to fight, just let me know.
I'm not wearing guns, Marshal. But I've got a right to defend myself if somebody attacks me. He better keep away from me. And away from the lady, too. Let me have my key.
Marshal Erb!
Yeah, what is it?
Shotgun Gibb sent me to fetch you. He's found somebody in an alley beat up bad.
Who is it?
Tom Tanner. And he looks near dead.
How is he, Shotgun?
Oh, he'll pull through all right. He's sure gonna be sore. He got a darn good going over. He's a big man, too. Somebody must have hit him on the head and started kicking him while he was down.
You sent for the doc?
Yeah, I couldn't. He's out in Miss Chambers' place delivering a baby. I'll take him over to the office and fix him up.
Fine. Let me in there. Tom? Tom, this is Wyatt. What happened? Who did it? Bronson?
I ain't gonna tell you, Mr. Erb. It's none of your business.
Don't be a fool. He's a gunslinger. You're lucky he didn't kill you.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna kill him.
What with? Dreams? Miss Cora was right about you. Wake up. Look, Tom, you're a nice fella. You're a real fine silversmith, and you got a bright future. You're gonna toss that all away and kill yourself over a girl that doesn't mean anything? Now, you wake up.
What? What are you gonna do?
Gonna find Bronson and kick him out of town like I should have in the first place.
Well, you may have to fight this time. After this, you can bet he'll be wearing his guns.
Well, I hope he is, and I can toss him in jail. You fix him up.
Oh, it's you, Marshal.
I'm sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
What is it?
Oh, I'm afraid I frightened Mrs. Calloway. I'm looking for Mr. Bronson. Have you seen him?
Why, no, he didn't come to the theater tonight.
Well, thank you anyway. Sorry to have frightened you, Mrs. Calloway.
It's all right.
Well, I was just about ready to come looking for you. Where you been all this time?
Hunting high and low for Bronson.
Didn't find him yet, huh?
No, he just disappeared. It's funny.
Well, maybe not. Maybe he figured you was going to come looking for him. He decided he didn't want to face you.
No, Bronson's not that much of a coward.
You never can tell about them gunslingers.
Marshal!
Sounds like Doc.
Well, Doc, you're up late. Miss Chambers have her baby, Doc?
Yep. Something I want to show you, Wyatt. Take a look.
Say, that's Bronson.
Where'd you find him?
About a mile out of town alongside the road. When he passed right by on my horse shied. Hadn't been dead more than a few hours.
Where'd you leave Tom Tanner?
His place. Blacksmith shop. You think he shot Bronson?
He couldn't have.
Why not?
Bronson wasn't shot. He was stabbed. With this. It was still in his chest.
Well, I guess that settles it. Ain't nobody around here does silver work like that except Tom Tanner. You want me to go with you, Wyatt?
No, I don't think you'll give me too much trouble.
Hello, Tom.
Oh, Mr. Earp. Come in.
You know why I'm here?
You're still mad at me.
That's not it.
No?
Bronson's dead.
How'd it happen?
Somebody killed him?
Well, that happens to gunfighters.
He wasn't shot, he was stabbed. With this. You ever see it before?
It's mine.
Yeah, I thought so. Nobody else's work is that good.
I threatened to kill him.
Did you?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I'll get my things.
That way.
That ain't the way to the jail.
Never mind.
But this is a livery stable.
That's right.
I don't know what you're up to.
It's just a hunch.
I'm coming, but hammering at that door. What do you mean, getting a man out of bed in the middle of the night? What do you want? Hello, Marshal. What can I do for you?
I'd like to see inside.
Come on in. Come in, Marshal. Did you find what you're looking for?
Maybe. Can I borrow that lantern?
You sure can. You can borrow anything I've got, Wyatt. Hold it, and I'll get my coat and go along with you. Then I'll know where you left it.
That's the back entrance to the hotel over there, isn't it?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Shut the door.
Marshal Earp, Miss Campbell. He wants to talk to you.
Just a minute. Keep calm. Don't say anything. Come in. Is this any hour to come calling?
I'm sorry, Miss Cora. There's no need for this. I've told him.
Well, that'll be all, Tom. Thank you.
Oh, yes, Marshal, sure.
Miss Cora, earlier this evening, Mr. Tanner brought you a present. What was it?
A bracelet, a silver bracelet.
May I see it?
Here it is.
Anybody in town would tell you that isn't Mr. Tanner's work. He doesn't make bracelets.
I can, Marshal. I made that.
Besides, I saw you put this on before the present was unwrapped. Of course, Mr. Tanner does make fine silver work. Letter openers, for instance. Like this one. Ever see that before?
No, never.
Mr. Earp, why don't you leave her alone? I've already told you.
I know what you told me, Tom, and you're lying. You didn't kill Bronson. You couldn't have gotten close enough to stab him. You wouldn't let anybody get that close to him, except somebody you wasn't afraid of, like Miss Cora.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about murder.
That's ridiculous. If Bronson is dead, why should I have wanted to kill him?
Maybe you had grown afraid of him.
You're only guessing, Marshal. You have no proof.
Miss Cora, tonight you were carrying something in your carriage. What was it?
Why, costumes.
Since when do costumes bleed? The floorboard of your carriage was covered with blood.
Mr. Earp, stop it.
And there's a trail of blood from your door down the back stairs to the alley, where you loaded the body into the carriage.
You're out of your mind.
You had to wait until after tonight's performance before you could drive outside of town to dump the body.
I said stop
I
it.
did it. I'm the one you're after.
Mama!
Laura, you can't want me to stand here and let this young man suffer for what I did. You can't want me to do that.
She's your mother?
Yes. My name's Calloway, too. Marshal, he threatened me. He said if I didn't go away with him, he'd hurt me. He'd fix it so that men would never want to look at me for the rest of my life. Mama grabbed the letter opener. That was the only thing there was.
I had to do something to save my daughter.
Surely they can't call that murder. Can't send her away to jail.
They'll probably call it justifiable homicide. She'll still have to stand trial. I'm sorry, Mrs. Calloway, but the way I see it, it'll be the wrong woman standing trial.
If I'd only known it was going to be like this. All I can say now is that I'm sorry. If we can get through this, Mama and I, it'll be different.
I hope it works out that way. For your mother's sake. She's the one that's going to have to forgive you.
I don't mind it, Marshal. Any of it. It's worth everything. To hear her call me Mama again.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous,
and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Preventing a train robbery when you have a straight tip on the time and place should have been no problem for Marshal Wyatt Earp. Any competent peace officer would nab the robbers before they started, or trap them at the scene. But Wyatt first had to deal with Shotgun Gibbs, his mule Roscoe, and a lady known as Miss Phronsie Latour.
Oh, my dear girl, I simply couldn't. You know, it wouldn't go at all with my French accessories.
Oh, but it's
I couldn't.
lovely
Well,
on you.
It looks to me like you got it on backwards. Oh, well, I can't decide right now, dear. You know how we girls are. Never can make up our minds. Well, Chief Deputy Gibbs, what are you doing buying a lady's hat?
Bonnet for Roscoe.
Roscoe?
Yes, ma'am. My mule.
Oh, well, I certainly hope you find a becoming bonnet.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm Miss Latour.
Howdy do, Miss Latour.
Did I hear you say you're looking for a bonnet for a mule?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. I've seen mules and horses wearing straw hats. Shouldn't you try across the street?
Well, Roscoe don't like them farmer hats. Let me see that one right there, if you please.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I haven't had this happen before. I mean, selling a bonnet for a mule.
Well, I don't reckon this one would hardly be big enough. I got to cut holes for his ears, and if I done that, there wouldn't be no hat left. I sure thank you just the same.
Oh, not at all.
Oh, that's so great.
Oh, there ain't nothing to be afraid of, lady. Here, I'll take the shells out.
Oh, I may be going to faint.
No, don't do that, lady. Now, what with it?
The last job they tried was out of Kansas City. Now, they got a tip on a payroll shipment and tried to stop number 11.
Did they pull the job, Mr. Kastner?
No. They got too excited and exploded the dynamite too soon. Our agents drove them off. They headed west toward Dodge City, Marshal. It's my job to see that One Eye and his gang don't hit us again.
Mr. Castlin, Dodge City is surrounded by cattle camps. It's the last drive of the season. It'll take quite a while to shake those camps out. Do you have any other information besides the identification in this case?
Oh, just gossip. One Eye has a sister. She's supposed to be a nice-looking blonde who cases his jobs. She uses about a dozen different names. But maybe it's all just talk. You know, the bold woman outlaw dime novel stuff.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll start trailing Mr. One-Eye Brown. Not too many one-eyed hoodlums around.
Here's up, Roscoe. The lady's sick. Get along here, jackass.
Doc, is she dead?
Just a fainting spell. She wants to talk to you.
Oh, I don't know about that, Doc. I scared the wits plumb out of her. I better go get White.
She wants you. Leave that cannon outside.
Yes, sir.
Said something about being in danger. It's a tight corset, if you ask me. Don't worry, the women will take care of that.
Won't you go with me, Doc?
I got a pneumonia case. You're a brave man. Act like one.
Hello, Kurt.
Morning.
You seen Mr. Gibbs around?
No, but Roscoe's tied up outside the new millinery shop.
Thanks.
He forced his attentions on me. And after all, in a stagecoach, a lady cannot withdraw. You think he'd dare to come here?
Well, you just let him come.
But you might not be around when he does.
Well, I'll be around all right.
Even at night?
Yes, ma'am.
But it might get us talked about, and you never know.
Oh, Marshal Earp's outside. He wants to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, would you bring me my smelling salts? They're somewhere in the shop.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you up to?
Up to?
You're a milliner, and it's my experience that milliners are apt to be flippant.
You think I'm flippant, really?
That fainting spell of yours didn't seem very real to me. And what enemies do you have that Mr. Gibbs needs to protect you?
I can't say. Mrs. Denton, I'm going to be honest with you. Mr. Gibbs likes me. I like him, and I aim to stay here. Oh, I beg of you to believe me.
There.
Well, I'll just take it easy. You don't take it all in one bite.
What's up, Wyatt?
Well, the chief special agent of Santa Fe came over to my office. So he's looking for a fellow by the name of One-Eye Brown. Thinks he and his gang are hiding out in one of the cow camps.
One-Eye Brown. Never heard of him.
He's a train robber. Come on, you and I'll scour the cow camps, hmm?
Well, not me.
What's the matter?
Well, I promised to protect Miss Franzi Latour. She's a new ladies' hat maker here in town.
Oh, I see. Well, now why does she need protection? Her hat's that bad?
Oh, that ain't funny, Wyatt. There's a hoodlum she met up with on the stage been a pestering her. She don't know his name or I'd go bust his gizzard for him.
Well, you seem to feel this mighty deeply, Mr. Gibbs.
Well, no more than you would if a poor lone gal was threatened.
Well, guess I'll just have to take Dale with me. Oh, Mr. Gibbs, I wish you luck. You watch out for those hat pins.
Mr. Gibbs.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Franzi.
Oh, Mr. Gibbs, I'm an awful coward. I know it, but I'm so... Ow! Oh, that mule! He tried to bite me.
Roscoe! You mind your manners.
Oh. Is it your mule?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ashamed to say.
Guess he doesn't like me.
Oh, it ain't that, Miss Franzi. You see, Wyatt's plumb spoiled him, giving him apples and carrots and all that stuff. Now anybody passes by expects a handout. You didn't have nothing to eat, so he just tried to take a nip out of you there.
Is Marshal Earp going to send you away from here?
Oh, no, ma'am, I ain't leaving.
Oh, thank heaven. It's time for tea. Mrs. Denton's put the kettle on.
Oh, Hesha.
Howdy.
Supper ain't until an hour from now.
I'm looking for a man they call One-Eyed Brown.
Well, we used to have a Peg-Leg Brown, but he got killed in Amarillo. I never heard of this One-Eyed Brown.
Well, thank you, Pop, just the same.
Hold it right there.
Mr. Gibbs! Mr. Gibbs! Is he...
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
When Gibbs hits them with that cannon, they're dead. Why don't you just wing them with a .45?
Any man that breaks into a lone woman's house at night deserves killing. Besides, he was a-firing at me. What'd you expect me to do? Sit there like a big bird?
Doc, I'd like to talk to Miss Francie. Maybe she can identify him.
Well, not tonight. I had to give her some laudanum to make her sleep.
All right. I'll send the coroner over. Mr. Gibbs, I'd like to talk to you over in my office.
All right, sir.
Dale, you take over here. That about sums up what Mr. Caslin of the Santa Fe told me. Mr. One-Eye Brown does have a sister. Well, now, don't get sore. I'm not implying that Miss Francie is in any way connected with Mr. Brown.
You got more sense than that.
But I'll still have to ask her some questions and search her place.
Help yourself. Maybe it'll stop some of them loudmouth women from gossiping.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gibbs.
Oh, don't pay no mind to me and Miss Francie. We're getting hitched. That is, soon as I can get up enough nerve to ask her. I'll be a gardener from now on.
Here's the rest of the house, Marshal.
I know it doesn't make much sense. That man was the masher you met on the stagecoach. He broke into your store. Mr. Gibbs killed him.
That man must have friends. I still need police protection.
Mr. Gibbs?
I'd prefer him, yes.
Mr. Gibbs is sweet on you, isn't he?
I guess so. Only, kind of silly to say it, but Roscoe doesn't like me. Oh, he might cause trouble.
Oh, I see. You, don't want to come between Mr. Gibbs and his mule. Well, have you tried apples and carrots?
No, sir.
Well, you ought to try them. A mule craves love.
Love?
Yes. Now, Roscoe, he loves Mr. Gibbs because, well, Mr. Gibbs is fond of him. You know, I really think that Roscoe is a little bit jealous of you.
I never thought of that.
Well, you think about it. And you try making friends with Roscoe. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
Aren't you going to search the rest of the house?
No, I don't think you could be One-Eye Brown's sister.
One-Eye Brown?
Never mind. But I will assign Mr. Gibbs to guard you.
They got Joe in Franzie's place. Killed him? You talked to my sister?
I couldn't get near her, boss. She promised she wouldn't do the job, and she's not gonna. Earp's got a day and night guard in the place.
We'll fix that. Miner, Bruce, go in with Selvin. Take that guard tonight and bring Franzie back with you. She'll know something about that Santa Fe station. We'll get it out of her. You'll see.
Right.
Now, don't try to sweet talk Roscoe, Miss Francie. All that mule cares about's his stomach.
Thanks. Now, you wait here. I gotta do this myself. Nice, Roscoe. Here, Roscoe, see? Oh, he bit me, look.
Well, that sucks. I'm gonna sell that mule. You take them vegetables and run on back to the store.
Find that's a fine horse, Mr. Martin. Men, Chief Deputy Gibbs asked me to sell his mule to the highest bidder. Now, he's a fine animal. You all know him. His name is Roscoe. He's broken to wagon, buggy, and saddle. Now, how much am I offered?
$50.
55.
$60.
65.
$100.
$100 for this fine animal? Why, I'll even bid 110 myself.
120.
130.
$150.
Too much for me.
150. All done? Going once, going twice. Sold to Marshal Earp for 150.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Abrams. You come on over to the jail when you're finished here, and I'll have the money for you. Come on.
All right, Marshal.
I want to see that bay mare.
Yeah, let's go back and look at that thing.
Mr. Gibbs, you don't look too happy. What'd you do, turn you down?
No, I ain't asked her. Who bought Roscoe?
Oh, real mean-looking mule skinner. Never did get the fellow's name.
Well, he deserves it. Trying to bite Miss Franzi.
Well, he'll sure get his punishment now. Yes, sir, this fellow is one of the meanest fellows I've ever seen. Great big long mustache. Carried one of those great big black snake whips. You know how those mule skinners use those whips.
Well, I'll tell him. I'll tell him he ought not to mistreat Roscoe. Take the guard for me, will you, Wyatt?
Sure.
Wyatt.
What is it?
I just got a wire from a field agent. He says Brown's camped about 8 miles outside of Dodge. I think we ought to form a posse and jump One Eye before dark.
We'd never make it. I have reason to believe that Brown's sister's right here in Dodge.
Well, good. We'll arrest her and then we...
No, Mr. Kessler. Come on over to my office. I'll explain why.
Of all the fool things. You're chief deputy in love with a woman. And what was that about another man named Roscoe?
Well, Roscoe isn't a man. He's a mule.
A mule?
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Gibbs, he sold him because, well, he doesn't like Miss Franzi. Tried to bite her.
Oh, come now, Marshal. What's a love affair and a mule got to do with catching train robbers?
Oh, a mule can tell you an awful lot about people's character. Oh, yeah, if things aren't just right, they can be awful ornery. Now, this mule, he told me an awful lot about Miss Franzi.
You don't say.
Well, yes, I do say. I also say that Brown or some of his men will try to call on Miss Franzi again tonight because last night the man that Brown sent was killed by Mr. Gibbs.
Well, that makes a little more sense.
It also makes more sense that we try to arrest Brown and his men here in Dodge rather than try and chase them through 20 cow camps. All we need is a few prisoners, and maybe they can tell us what we're looking for.
Do you think they would expose the woman?
Yep.
I need it.
Miss Franzi, I want you to go into your bedroom, take the mattress and the pillow off your bed and put it on the floor, and I want you to stay there.
I don't understand this. Why do I need 3 men to protect me?
Well, you see, hon, Marshal Earp thinks there's going to be worse trouble than we had last night.
Well, maybe she should stay at the hotel.
No. Mr. Gibbs, you can watch the back door. Now, does that give you a little more confidence?
Oh, yes, much more. Just so I'm close to you, hon.
Well, don't just stand there like a big bird. Go on.
One Eye wants us to take the alley behind the store. Kick in the door, grab Miss Franzi, and get out of town fast. Understand? Let's go.
Hon, I don't think it's safe here. Why Why wouldn't the marshal let me go to the hotel?
Well, Wyatt's trying to catch some train robbers. He thinks you're mixed up with them. Tarnation. Now, you going over there and get yourself some rest. Past midnight and maybe nothing will happen.
Will that convince Mr. Earp?
Won't make no difference whether it does or it don't. We're getting married.
But you haven't even asked me.
Well, there's plenty of time for that. Now, go on over there and get yourself some rest.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Sit down there and stay there. You're a fine one. Can't you ever shoot at a man without killing him? Now go help Castleton with his man. Sorry, Marshal. I hit my man pretty hard. Oh, that's great. One witness, huh? All right, you ever hear One-Eyed Brown?
Never heard of him.
You see that woman over there? Isn't that Brown's sister?
Never saw her before in my life.
Don't you owe the lady an apology?
No, he doesn't. My real name is Francie Brown. The man you call One-Eye is my brother. They planned to rob the Santa Fe, and they sent me into Dodge to case the payroll shipments. But I told them I wouldn't help him. I cased nothing. I want no more robbing. I'm through, and I told him so. Too bad, Mr. Gibbs, because you're a real nice fella.
She told the truth. You ain't gonna lock her in jail, are you?
No, she didn't do anything. Mr. Castleton, you start forming a posse. Right. Take him with you.
I won't tell you nothing.
Yes, you will. His name is Pete Selvin. He's wanted in Missouri for hog stealing. It'll be easier to take a rap for hog stealing than it would be for train robbery.
Will it be a deal?
If you help us catch One-Eye.
All right.
You riding in charge of the posse? I'll be with you in a minute. All right, come on. You folks still aim to get married?
No, we don't. It could never work out. I'm taking the first train east.
But Francie.
He likes his mule better than me. And I don't blame him.
Francie.
Well, we took One-Eye without a fight. Miss Francie, she leave town?
Yep. Well, I guess I'll go catch myself one out at the hotel.
Wait a second. I bought myself a second-hand mule that I'd be willing to sell for a $10 profit.
Huh!
You all right, Mr. Gibbs?
I reckon so.
You know, any woman can fool any man. There's not one woman living that can fool a mule.
Come on, mule.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Dodge City, on a bright September morning in 1878, awoke to what its residents thought was just the start of another heat wave, a scorcher. To Marshal Wyatt Earp and his deputies, a very hot day meant more than the usual run of trouble.
Oh, she'll hit 105 today, I'll bet you.
At least. Last of the summer heat is always the worst. Mind your manners, Mr. Gibbs. Oh, Miss Mamie.
Ice, real sure enough ice.
It's for the prisoners.
You, brought it all for, Mr. Lon Kermit, huh?
No, it's for all the prisoners. Lon's nothing special to me.
Oh, I see. Well, I tell you, Mr. Gibbs, you take all this nice ice in there and distribute it to the prisoners, courtesy of Miss Mamie.
Well, you can have some too, Marshal.
Well, thank you very much. That's mighty kind of you, but, well, I'll donate my share to Mr. Gibbs over there.
Well, now, that's mighty kind to you. I'll save mine for Roscoe. He's sure feeling the heat today.
Well, Miss Mamie,
Yes, sir?
if you'd, like to go in there and say howdy to Lon, I'm sure he'd probably like to thank you for, bringing that ice.
No, Lon's been wicked.
Well, he hasn't been that wicked, now. He just got a little bit drunk, shut up the Long Branch Saloon.
Oh, he doesn't care about me. I just work at the hotel where he stays, making beds and sweeping floors. But thanks all the same, Marshal. I can get some more ice this afternoon.
You know, Mr. Kirby, this is the first time I've been any place in a long time.
Well, we'll just stamp your ticket and you'll be on your way. Now, remember, Mrs. Jones, you changed cars in Kansas City. And we ask you to hurry just a little bit if train number 11 is a little behind. Urgent? Excuse me, Miss Jones. Urgent. Cyclone warning. Storm 60 miles southwest of Dodge. Headed your way. Gathering force. Cyclone's coming.
Cyclone. Oh, cancel this, Mr. Kirby. I've got to get home.
Cyclone coming! Big cyclone! Cyclone! Cyclone coming! It'll be here in an hour! Better head for the storm cellars! Cyclone coming! It's a real twister! Cyclone!
George, somebody hire you yell that as a practical joke?
No, sir, Mr. Earp. It's the truth. It come over the telegraph wire. You can ask Mr. Kirby at the station.
All right, now you go on home. People will find out about it soon enough already without you yelling about it. Now go on.
Okay,
No more yelling.
Which way is she heading now? Quiet, please. We're busy with train orders. 2 passenger trains and freight. We're worried.
He won't tell us a thing, Mr. Earp.
Just talking to herself. Take it easy. No sense in getting excited. Garden City been hit?
I'm afraid we're going to have a cyclone. She swung north, over near Garden City, then turned east. We are stopping all trains between Dodge and Garden City.
Have you heard from Mansfield, Charleston, Ingalls?
Mansfield, they can see the storm there.
Folks, she's still got quite a ways to travel. Maybe she'll blow herself out. Mr. Kirby, I'll send a deputy over. He'll get the latest word. You folks better go home just in case.
How long will it be, Mr. Earp?
Mr. Kirby will let us know in plenty of time. Now, you folks go on home. Stay close to your storm cellar.
You all heard the marshal. Let's go.
Anything I can do, Mr. Earp?
Now, Mrs. Kirby, you just take care of your husband.
Hurry up, man. Get those shutters, guys. Let's get on home.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you lock the door? Oh, I think so. Well, hurry up. Come on, let's get
Mr. Gibbs. Where's Wyatt?
Down to depot.
Has he notified the disaster committee?
What for?
Don't you know about cyclones?
Oh, that. Ain't gonna be none here.
Indeed now. Are you a weather prophet, Mr. Gibbs?
No, I ain't, but Roscoe is.
That mule? Fush.
There ain't no fush about it, Mr. Mayor. Take a good look at him. Roscoe don't like cyclones or blizzards. First thing he does when one's a-comin' is to lay them ears right flat down. He starts to switching his tail. He ain't even bothered to lift his head and sniff the air.
Well, I don't take my weather information from a mule. Now, you get Wyatt and tell the disaster committee to meet at Doc McCarty's office.
Well, it's a waste of time, but you're the boss. Don't get your feelings hurt. I believe you.
I'll be down there myself in a few minutes.
Is it true? About the cyclone?
Maybe.
You aim to keep Lon and the others locked up?
Why?
Well, this building couldn't stand a hard wind. And it ain't fair for Lon and the others not to know. Why, if a big
All
twister...
right, Miss Mamie. You go and tell Lon that I'm going to take care of him and all the prisoners.
Oh,
huh?
thanks, Mr. Earp.
I sent you over to the station. Mr. Kirby's still trying to track the storm.
Oh, Roscoe's done already tracked it.
Oh, he has, huh?
Yeah. Much ado about nothing, Wyatt. I told Kelly so, too. But he wants you to collect the disaster committee.
That's too soon. I don't want to take a chance of scaring the people. There are a lot of real high-flying clouds moving in fast from the west.
I better go check with Roscoe.
Wait a minute. I haven't had any trouble like a cyclone since I came to Dodge. I don't know how these townspeople are going to react to it.
Well, ain't you got no faith in Roscoe?
Mr. Gibbs, I haven't got time to consult with oracles. I'm going to give you a list of special deputies. You go round them up.
But Mr. Earp is a real nice fella. He won't keep you in here if the cyclone comes.
Well, I don't get it. Why you worrying?
It's my sworn duty toward the unfortunate, that's all.
Well, thank you, miss, for the ice and everything.
Don't mention it. Well, I gotta go now. Is the storm getting worse, Mr. Earp?
Some high clouds forming. You round them up as fast as you can.
Well, ain't you even going to look at Roscoe?
I haven't got time. Now go on, move.
Clouds are getting thicker.
Well, Roscoe's ears still say no cyclone.
We've got a twister on our hands, all right. It's coming mighty fast, Joe.
Oh, it don't look like nothing but a thunderstorm to me. You know, I've been through a twister at Wichita and I never started like this.
Hold it, hold it. That's Ike Mars at Charleston.
What's the message?
Blowing bad there, he says to warn Ingalls. He says... See, closed his key. I'll try Miles Grady at Ingalls.
That's too close. I'm reporting to Wyatt.
Where have you been, and where's the disaster committee?
You think it looks that bad?
We'll need more help than Miss Gertrude and Mrs. Ryan. Pass those mattresses down to me. And Wyatt,
I got it.
start rounding up some help.
How many gonna need?
Oh, at least a dozen if you can get them. It'll be about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll get them.
Come on, you men, get in. Come on.
All the men in there, get out here.
There's a cyclone coming, Gibbs.
Well, my mule says different. But you're all sworn as special deputies. Wyatt thinks he might need you.
Oh, Oscar, don't go with him. You can't do any good in a cyclone, except get blowed away.
Miss Jones ain't gonna be no cyclone blow here. But this thing can blow both barrels.
I think I'd better go with him, dear.
Mr. Driscoll, what's this here ice house?
Right.
Come out of there! 5 members of the disaster committee! 'Tis without shame you are! Hiding like children from a thunderstorm! Wyatt! Wyatt! There they are, take a look at them!
Gorman, Doc is gonna need you and the other ladies to help him.
I don't care what Doc needs. We've got the children down here.
That's no use, Mr. Kelly. I sent Shotgun Gibbs to get some special deputies. They're gonna have to help Doc.
Oh, Mrs. Gorman, here, I'll hand them down to you.
I'll hand them down.
2 women could handle these kids. They don't need the whole dozen of them.
Watch yourself. Now keep down. It's not blowing itself out and it's heading straight at us. You're going over to Doc's house. Try and find Mr. Gibbs. He's probably over at the jail.
But Wyatt, what about after? The looting and all.
Mr. Kelly, if that twister hits Dodge City, there won't be anything left to loot.
Dory, it's hit Ingalls.
Ingalls? But that's just west of here.
Quiet, quiet. Miles Grady is still sending. He says he can see the funnel cloud. He says it's taking houses at the edge of town. Stop sending. I guess I'll try to get Charleston.
That's enough. We've got to get out of here.
Dora, you go. Tell Marshal Earp will only be a few more moments.
Not without you.
Dora, you know I can't leave.
And I'm staying right here.
Boys, I reckon Wyatt will want us to patrol below the line. Them folks down there might get excited and start to stealing things.
I don't see any funnel yet, Shotgun.
Well, you ain't heard Roscoe kicking up no fuss, have you?
All the men you could find?
Darn lucky to find them.
All right, going over to Doc McCarty's office on the double.
What about looting below the line, Wyatt?
If the living want to steal, let 'em. Doc will be needing you to pull out the dead and wounded.
That's straight thinking. Let's go, Joe.
It's the twister. I can see it.
No, not yet, Miss Mamie. But it is time to turn Lon and the rest of the boys loose.
Oh, yes, hurry.
All right, shut up now.
Shut up!
All right, I'm letting you men out of here because it's only fair. Looks like that cyclone's going to blow in any second. Now, Doc McCarty's going to need a lot of men to help with rescue work. Mr. Kermit, you look like a husky man. You want to help the Doc?
Well, I got to take care of her, Marshal. I owe her a favor.
I can't force any of you to help the Doc. When you get outside, you take a look at that sky and decide for yourself.
We're gonna help the doc. Come on, Lon. And the rest of you, too.
You say so, Mamie.
Come on, boys.
Let's go, come on. Come on, let's get out of this way. Oh, we can kill them.
He ain't finals yet, Doc. She will. Where's Wyatt? I turned them prisoners loose.
All right. Now listen, all of you. When the twister forms, we'll go into the storm cellar. As soon as it passes, Marshal, Earp, and Mr. Gibbs will lead the rescue parties. There'll be a lot of casualties we can save by prompt action. And I'll divide my time between the two rescue groups. If you have any doubt about the injured, send for me. Otherwise...
We come to help.
Good. Where are them other two boys, Lon? They run off.
Lon will fix them, Mr. Gibbs.
They won't get far.
Never mind that now. I want to repeat my instructions. We haven't much time. Now remember, when the twister forms, we'll go into the storm cellar.
There she is, the cyclone. She's coming to work vengeance on this wicked town. Why don't you run? I'll tell you why. Because there's no place to run to. She's coming too fast. All your rotten sins are rolled up in that big black cloud. Fall down on your knees and repent. Repent, I say, and beg for mercy. For mercy is the only thing that can save you now.
Come on, everybody. Let's take cover in the ice house.
They won't let us. It's jammed full.
They'll let us in. Come on. That's all. We're coming in, Driscoll. There's no more room. Make room. That's far enough. Who says? I'm warning you.
You killed him, you murderer! Stop it! No more shooting. We can take care of you girls. The men can lie close to the wall and be safe enough.
Thanks. Come on, girls.
Help me with a minute.
Take a look over yon. George! Georgie! Georgie! Come here.
My dog! He'll get blown away!
Now, look, I'll find your dog, Muggsy. You go on back to the storm cellar and wait.
Please, Mr. Earp. He'll get hurt.
So will you. You see that cyclone coming? Now, you go on back to the storm cellar. I'll find your dog. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Muggsy! Come here, boy! Muggsy! Muggsy! Come here, Muggsy. Muggsy! She's fun, old beer, in a few minutes. Everybody inside! All right, everybody get inside! Well, come on, do what the doc tells you. I got to go find Wyatt. I'll help you. You get the cellar.
No, I'm gonna go with you and Mr. Gibbs.
Come on, now, McGraw. I'll take care of you in a minute. Here, take care of my hat. Now listen, ladies. You got to get in that cellar. What are you doing here, son?
It's Marshal Earp. He'll get blown to Kingdom Come.
Earp? Where is he?
My dog ran into the Alamo Saloon. Marshal Earp went after him.
Mrs. Jones, open the door.
George, come in here.
Earp's running after some fool door. Oh, no. Come on, Willie, let's go.
Maybe there ain't a thing you can do to help, so why don't you get on down in the cellar?
We're helping to find Wyatt.
The fool's probably patrolling Front Street.
No reason for you being a fool, too, Kelly. That's a twister, a real big one.
Shotgun me will find him. The rest of you stay here.
No. Come on, Lon.
I'm coming, too. She's my girlfriend. Let's move.
outside and keep the women quiet. Quiet, he's the biggest fool in town.
Come here.
Muggsy! Now, Muggsy, you stay right there.
Come here. Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just take it real easy. Come on. Come here. Come on. Muggsy. Come here, Muggsy, you little nut. Come here. Come on. Attaboy. Come here, Muggsy. Come on. Be a nice puppy. Come on, I'm not gonna hurt you. Big old cyclone coming out there, and I'm trying to save your life. Now, come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Attaboy. Isn't that good? Huh? Yes, sir. You like that, huh? You like that?
Have you seen Wyatt?
No, but little George said he was on his way to the Alamo Saloon, chasing a stray pup.
Lord help us all. Wyatt! Wyatt! Where are you?
I'm right in here. Get in here.
Wyatt, are you gone loco? Better make a run for it.
It's too late now. It's a cop.
We'd be better off in the street, lying down flat.
No, get down low, under the bar.
What do you think, Mr. Gibbs?
You're going to hit us, Wyatt?
She ain't gonna hit us. She's a veering south. She's a veering south. Take a look.
My golly, she is veering south. She's passing.
Fred Roscoe. You know, I ought to give that mule out. But I ain't gonna scorn him.
Just take it easy, Muggsy. We'll go find Georgie, huh? You know, I think we all underestimated that mule.
Amen. All right, let's go.
All over, the cyclone moved south and missed us.
It's all clear, folks. You can come on out.
Oh, thank the Lord. Amen. Come around.
Folks, the storm is over. It's passed by. Come on. Everybody out. Oh, I'm glad to get out of there. Come on, Georgie. Here's Muggsy.
Muggsy! Muggsy! Thanks, Marshal Alert.
It's all right. Muggsy isn't trained too well. You better take him home and train him.
That's right, what I'm gonna do now.
Seems kind of stupid going back to jail. We could take off.
No, you couldn't.
I told you, Lon. She's got you.
No, I reckon.
Roscoe, you're a real smart animal.
Well, that ain't news to me. Hey, what are you gonna do with Lon and them other two fellers? Maybe just took them back to jail.
Well, I'm gonna turn them loose, and then I'm gonna go out and try to find those other two saddle tramps that ran away.
Now, that's favoritism, Wyatt. The people acted almost as good as Roscoe did, and they didn't know the cyclone wasn't gonna hit.
Well, if I could afford it, I'd buy them all medals. Well, come to think of it, I wouldn't.
Most of them knew in their hearts after that first panic was over that they acted like good people. Knowing that, it's better than having any old medal.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
In 1879, Dodge City's day as a rip-roaring cowtown had dimmed into a peaceful twilight. Under the stern law enforcement of Marshal Wyatt Earp, Judge Tobin, and Mayor Kelly, Dodge was almost civilized. The chief remaining problem was that Wyatt had a number of friends like Bat Masterson and Ben Thompson who couldn't understand that the era of saloon brawls and gunfighting in Kansas was at an end.
I say it's time to close all those places below the line. It's a disgrace to any civilized community. We've made Dodge a law-abiding town, with the exception of a couple of rowdy saloons and dance halls. And furthermore, I say, out with the whole kit and caboodle of gamblers, hoodlums, and dance hall girls. What are you grinning about? What's so funny?
You, Jim, you're funny.
Oh, indeed now.
Oh, well, Judge Tobin doesn't mean that you're funny, ha-ha. He just means that you're impractical. Isn't that what you mean?
Yes, impractical.
And what's impractical about wiping out a few of these places below the line?
Now, that's a very good question, Your Honor. But I think you're confusing crime and sin. Now, as a police officer, it's my job to arrest criminals. It's up to Judge Tobin and a jury to punish them. But sin is something...
Are you upholding sin, Wyatt?
Of course he isn't.
But he just said...
Let him finish, will you, Jim?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm against sin, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, all decent citizens are against it. Schools, churches, they'll always be fighting it. But it just isn't the police officer's business until vice leads to criminal action.
Wyatt's right, Jim. He's done a great job here. You backed him up. But closing a few saloons and dance halls won't cure the human animal of his wickedness.
But 'twould take the temptation away.
Well, I'm due in court, and so's Marshal Earp. Now, you argue this with the city council.
City council?
Mr. Mayor, we can keep law and order here in Dodge City. But what we can't do is to turn its people into saints.
My mind's made up.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'll see you later.
I'll meet. Excuse me. Thank you.
Why did they call it Dodge City? It's so little.
Little, but oh my. You're not going to be sorry you stopped off here.
Only because of you, Mr. Masterson.
Well, now, that's the way I like to hear girls talk. Now, look, the Dodge house is just up the street.
Oh, the dust! I think I got something in this eye.
Here. Now, hold still.
Oh.
Better?
Much better, thank you. It feels all right now. Those men, are they whistling at me?
Don't you pay any attention, Miss Doreen.
Fresh things?
Want me to shoot them for you?
Shoot 'em? Oh, no! Oh, I understand. A joke, huh?
Don't you try to understand anything. You just leave it all to me. I know my way around, Dodge.
Oh, I know I can trust you, Mr. Masterson. I can't I?
Just like a brother, honey.
Good.
Where's Mike?
Collecting a shipment of beer at the Santa Fe.
Advice. There's something Mike ought to know.
Lots of things Mike ought to know. You a friend of his?
Just tell Mike that Bat Masterson's in town. He bought the Lone Star across the street.
Mike ought to know that. Give the man a dinner on the house.
Joe.
Thank you, Miss Sweetie.
Wyatt? Hey, Wyatt. It's me.
Me? Well, by golly, if it isn't Mr. Bat Masterson.
Look a little different, don't I? Guess it's the clothes. I bought them in Denver.
Well, now, I'd have guessed Kansas City. Say, you know, you look a little bit like Jay Gould.
You got a minute to talk to an old friend?
Sure, as soon as I take this fellow over to the lockup.
What'd he do?
Well, he was riding his horse too fast down Front Street.
You jailing people for that?
That's right, Mr. Masterson. Dodge City has changed considerable. Now, you just be careful you don't drop that cigar butt on the sidewalk.
Then I hit Denver. A real live town, friend. Picked up a big pile at Faro in less than 3 weeks. Then I bought the Lone Star from Willie Bessinger, and here I am.
You bought the Lone Star?
Sure, what's wrong with that? It was a bargain. Besides, I was homesick for Dodge, and I thought I'd pay you a visit.
You bought the Lone Star. Well, can you sell it back?
Why?
Well, to begin with, it's right across the street from Mike DeGraff's saloon. He and Bessinger never got along. Top it all off, Mayor Kelly is on a spree of reformation. He wants to close all the saloons below the line.
Come on, you're joshing me.
No, Mr. Masterson. The old Dodge City is gone forever.
Gone? You're still here?
Well, not for long. No, Morgan and Virgil will be here, and this week, maybe the week after. We're going to buy a cattle spread further out west, maybe Arizona territory.
Hang up your guns? No, you'll never do that. You're a John Law to the finish. And Dodge will be Dodge, too.
No, sir.
You can't scare me, Deacon. I'm opening the Lone Star. What's more, I'm going to put in all brand new fixtures. And wait till you see Doreen.
Doreen? Oh, no.
Now, wait a minute. I'm serious this time. I'm to marry her as soon as the place starts paying off. Meanwhile, she'll be the hostess.
All right.
You sound gloomy. Just what does all right mean?
It means I'll try and keep the peace between you and Mr. DeGraff.
Wyatt, if he gets tough with me, he won't be around.
Mr. Masterson, you are a friend of mine, and I wish you a lot of luck.
Well, this talk about the end of Dodge, I don't get it.
I hope someday you do get it. When civilization does come to Dodge City, I hope you won't be the last heathen shaking your fist at it.
Here she is now.
What kept you so long?
Bat brought a new girl to town for his hostess. I looked at her.
So?
She's younger, prettier than me. She'll draw the trade, Mike.
Jim Kelly is against girls working in saloons. I handle the votes below the line for Kelly. He'll fix Masterson.
Get busy, Mike. That girl will take the trade away from us.
I'm not asking you to do anything unladylike. All you have to do is is sit in a high chair and watch the dealers.
While drunken men whistle at me.
I need you, hon. It'll only be for a few weeks until the place gets going.
And then what?
Then, like I said, we'll be married.
Married? Why, Mr. Masterson, when did you refer to the subject?
Didn't I?
No, you did not.
Well, I'm sorry. Will you marry me as soon as the business starts paying off?
Well, I'll have to think it over.
You see this diamond? You say the word and I'll set it in an engagement ring.
It's big. And sweet. Do I get paid for sitting in that high chair?
You sure do.
All right. Oh, things are beginning to clear up for me now, darling. I mean, a girl likes to know about her future.
Sky's the limit, honey.
What is this, Wyatt? That Masterson owning the Lone Star and importing a Denver Jezebel to be hostess.
It's unfair competition.
Well, now, Mr. DeGraff, you have Miss Sweetie. Also, I haven't met this woman that you call a Jezebel. I'd like to lay you odds that she isn't.
No more hostesses, Wyatt. I've made up my mind to that.
Oh? The city council pass an ordinance?
Well, not yet, but,
Well, then you can't forbid Mr. Masterson from hiring a hostess. He has one.
Sweetie slaps the customers around.
Oh, good for Sweetie. Now, Mr. Kelly, just because a woman works in a saloon or a dance hall doesn't mean that she's bad. If Mr. DeGraff has a hostess, then it's legal for Mr. Masterson to hire Miss Doreen.
I'll pass an ordinance.
Good, you do that. And I'll go on patrol.
What do you think about that? All right. Thank you.
Look around. High class, huh? It's gonna be better.
That Miss Doreen?
That's right, the future Mrs. Masterson. Come on, I want you to meet her. Excuse us. Honey, this is my best friend, this Wyatt Earp. He's the marshal.
Hello.
Howdy, Miss Doreen.
My, he's handsome. That tells me you're a bachelor, Mr. Earp.
Yes, and I can't afford to marry.
Oh, well, that's a pretty state of affairs. That's rich. Why, he could afford to double your salary.
Well, thank you, ma'am, for the kind thought, but you see,
Excuse us a moment, Doreen. I want to show Wyatt what I'm going to do to the place.
Oh, well, can I come too? Because this is awful tiresome, just sitting here.
No, fellas want to look at you. Come on, Wyatt. Not too bright, but kind of pretty, huh?
I don't know. She's probably a lot smarter than you think she is. I wonder what Miss Sweetie and Mr. DeGraff are thinking right now.
He's got all of our customers, boss.
We'll fix him. Hey, Sweetie. Sweetie! Just take a look at Masterson's place. Big business, huh?
I told you.
Yeah. But Kelly's going to close him tomorrow.
How?
Pass an ordinance so he can't use that girl.
Oh. Then you can't use me?
I don't need you with Masterson closed.
You think so, Mike?
I mean, I don't need you as a hostess. Don't go silly now. You and me are...
There's Mr. Earp.
Hello, Miss Sweetie.
Hi, Marshal.
Just came by from my weekly shotgun check.
Mike's sore. There's going to be trouble.
I hope not.
A glass of milk from Mr. Earp. You sit at a table with me, hmm?
All right.
Mike just says, sit down.
Well, next time you just tell Mike, hold my chair.
I have no manners either. But I am fairly intelligent, I think.
Yes, you sure are.
Is Kelly going to pass the law against women in bars?
I'm afraid so.
Right away? Tomorrow?
Well, maybe not that quick. The council likes to argue.
You better pass it quick. I know Mike. He's already sent for some gunfighters.
Sorry to hear that.
Mike's stupid, Mr. Earp. I warn you because I'm tired of keeping him in line.
Well, I thank you for the milk and for the information. Do me a favor, will you? Talk once more to Mike.
Once more? Of course. I thank you for the kind words you've said.
Well, they're all true, and you know it. Good luck to you.
My love to you.
What an opening. $700 profit.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong?
I'm tired and sleepy. And I don't like sitting in that old high chair for hours just having people staring at me.
You poor baby. Look, it's only until we run DeGraff out of business. Maybe we can get a ride back to the Dodge House. Driver?
Oh! I'm carrying Mr. Ben Thompson. He's to meet a Mr. Masterson here in town.
Oh, Ben, of course. Ben, wake up.
No, not now, son. Here, help yourself. I'll be at the hotel, the presidential suite. Drive on, High Pocket.
Ben, it's Ben Masterson.
What? Well, howdy, Ben.
You must have robbed a lot of trains.
Easier than that. I sold a gold mine. Your telegram said something about your being in trouble.
That's right. Oh, excuse me, Ben. I'd like to have you meet Miss Doreen. Doreen, this is Ben Thompson.
Well, howdy, miss. You're a much better sight for sore eyes than Mr. Masterson here.
Well, thank you, sir.
She's the future Mrs. Masterson.
Congratulations.
Well, it isn't absolutely definite yet.
Nothing's definite this early in the morning. Pat, you and the young lady climb into my rig. Permit me, young lady.
We got a lot of things to talk about, Ben.
Later. I ain't half awake yet. I want breakfast.
And I want to change my clothes.
Roll 'em, High Pockets.
Never mind the problem.
Mike's a fool. Masterson will come shooting.
He'll wreck our joint, sweetie. We better hide the cash.
Boot in the window. Smash up the joint.
Halt!
Put up your hands.
Howdy, Wyatt, old pal.
Where'd you steal that outfit?
Masterson accused me of robbing trains. I won me a gold mine in a poker game at Trinidad. Sold it for a nice piece of money.
Any gold in that mine?
You know, that's a funny thing. It was loaded. I should have taken a look at that fool mine, but you know me, pal. Sell quick.
Oh, my friends are getting rich. Me, I can't even get the council to buy me a new star.
It's a cheapskate town. I just remembered. I got me a silver mine. Now, for old time's sake, Palsy, I'm going to give you...
I gotta talk to you.
Not now, Palsy. I've got to find me a silver mine deed here.
Now, Ben, it's important. Excuse us, Wyatt.
See you later, Palsy.
Masterson and Thompson, what are they up to?
Nothing illegal that I know of. How'd you make out with the councilman?
They want to talk to you before they vote the ordinance.
Tell them I don't want to talk.
Now, look, Wyatt, you know what
I'd have to tell them I'm against the ordinance. I don't want to do that. You've been a loyal friend.
Oh, Mr. Earp, come quick. Some men have torn up Bat's new place, and Bat and Ben Thompson are going to shoot them.
You keep her here. Round up the deputies.
Mr. DeGraff shouldn't have done this.
You got a gun?
Left it in the hotel rack.
Use mine. I'll get the shotgun.
Come on, Bat. You and your friend. Try to smash up my joint. Get ready. Bat'll come.
Stop it, Mike. Get inside. They aren't fools like you. They'll pick you off.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Get in there. Go on.
Wyatt may be partly right about Dodge. You ever see old-timers spread out in the open that way?
Sweetie went inside. Let him have it.
Wyatt ain't gonna like this.
They started. You ready?
Hold it. Here comes Pal.
Fire! Hold it!
Is he on our side?
Sure. Cover him.
I got 3 men down. They're gonna pay for it.
I said drop that gun.
You do like the marshal says.
Dale, John, take the dead ones over to the corner, the rest of them to jail. Ben, Bat, come out of there! You heard me, I said come out of there! Break those guns open.
They started this, Wyatt.
You're under arrest.
Me too?
No, just Mr. Masterson. You're wearing a gun. Come on.
Well, my goodness. Don't you want to elope with me?
It don't seem fair to Bat.
Look at Han. We got Mr. Earp to consider.
Wyatt, how's that?
Well, he doesn't approve of me marrying Bat. It would destroy a beautiful friendship. Now, you don't want to hurt Wyatt, do you?
No, I don't. I just didn't think of it that way, honey.
Well, you just think of it. My, that's pretty. I'll go fetch my traveling things.
DeGraff and his men get 30 days. Releasing Mr. Masterson a $25 fine. Go get him. Hello, Miss Sweetie. You leaving Dodge?
Have you told Mr. Masterson about Ben and Doreen?
Yeah. It didn't seem to bother him much. Mr. Masterson hasn't learned that our marriage customs in Kansas are improving. Our new crop of sodbusters, well, they just don't treat marriage as lightly as Mr. Masterson does. Sweetie, I want to thank you for all your help.
I didn't care about Mike. I want a smart man.
You deserve one. Which trail you taking?
Denver, I think.
A lot of smart men in Denver. I'm betting on you.
Goodbye, Mr. Earp.
Goodbye, Miss Sweetie.
Not bad.
$25 fine, Mr. Masterson.
I sold out to Mike. Denver is my kind of town.
Don't stay there too long. You'll find that civilization is crawling right up those mountains to Denver, too.
Then I'll move west and keep on moving. I'll see you in Arizona Territory, huh?
Could be. You know, I wish you could find some sweet little gal that could settle you down.
Not me. So long, Wyatt.
So long, Mr. Masterson.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The persistent dream of Wyatt Earp's life was to own a cattle spread and find peace far from a marshal's job in the tough towns of the frontier. Now that Dodge City was changing to a county seat where townsmen and sodbusters wanted no more of the rip-snorting past, Marshal Earp was ready to move on to a ranch of his own. But he hadn't been able to save much money, and the intervention of Dr. John H. Holliday seemed to be almost providential.
You gentlemen at Dodge forgotten how to play poker? Let's ante up. Nosy?
I'm down to this. What's it worth?
Well, what is it?
First deed of trust on the KC Ranch in Colorado. I loaned the owner $3,000. He's in default.
I'm sorry, Nosy. I'm not interested in ranches.
Doc, I'll let you have it for $500.
I said not interested.
Wait a minute, Doc.
Hello, Deacon.
I'll take half that paper for cash, if you'll go partners.
Wyatt, who wants a ranch in Colorado?
I do.
Come on, Doc. This is a poker game.
All right, Nosy. I guess we'll take it. But this had better be a genuine first deed of trust. If it is not, the second deed will foreclose on your body. And whatever happens to be left of your soul. Deacon, you are an absolute jinx. All I won was about $800 and a mortgage on a flea-bitten ranch in Colorado.
That'll do us for a start.
What?
Yeah, with my savings, we can buy ourselves a few head of cattle. The place has probably been abandoned.
Wyatt, are you serious? You mean you'd quit your job here?
I've always wanted to have a cattle spread. I can take a leave of absence here. Shotgun Gibbs can handle things.
But that ranch is probably not worth a thing. Believe me, I know the country up around the Kansas-Colorado border.
Well, I'm going to take a look. I suggest you come along and protect your interest.
The KC Range. You satisfied now?
Well, I've seen better cattle country.
Let's get started back.
Not me. You suit yourself.
I swear I don't know why I let you talk me into this.
Yes, you do. You wondered whether Nosey cheated us. You didn't believe there was any KC Ranch.
Deacon, will you kindly stop referring to it as a ranch?
The deed said 1,000 acres.
So what? The John Law's dream of peace?
All right, that's far enough. Now, who are you? What do you want?
We thought this ranch was abandoned, ma'am.
Well, it ain't. I'm Mrs. Dawson, the owner. Now, what's your business?
Mr. Smith and I hold the first deed on this property, Mrs. Dawson. I'm Mr. Jones.
Deed? Let's see.
Gladly, ma'am.
We, bought it from Nosey Parling.
That thief? You know the law in Colorado, Mr. Smith?
Just generally, ma'am.
Well, I got a year to redeem this ranch, and that year won't be up until November.
I see.
We're wasting time here, Mr. Smith. It'll take till sundown to reach Stonington.
Yep. Better be on your way.
Where's your husband?
Well, if it's any of your business, he was murdered a couple of months ago. Bushwhacked by cattle thieves. Buried out there in what's left of the garden.
Hold this.
Mrs. Dawson.
I'm sorry about your husband, ma'am. Did they, catch the bushwhackers?
Nope. Everybody's too scared of Brocious and Ringgold.
Curly Brocious and Johnny Ringgold?
Yep, that's right.
What are they doing around here?
They own the spread next door. Use it as a station on the Outlaw Trail. You know them?
Yes, ma'am, I know of them. You alone here?
I got guns, Mr. Smith. I know how to use them. Anyway, my relations are due any day now from Nebraska. So you better take your friend's advice and hit the trail.
Are you sure there was, Brocious and Ringgold that killed your husband?
Can't prove it. No use you're worrying about that deed of trust. You'll get your money.
I'm worried about you.
Why?
Well, this is no country for a lady like you to be alone in. Excuse me, I'll have a little talk with Mr. Jones. I have to stay here now. If those men turn out to be Brocious and Ringgold, then I'd have...
A ranch and a good-looking widow woman. You trying to hornswoggle poor old Mr. Jones?
Why do you always have to accuse everybody of having the worst motives?
Well, Deacon, there's nothing wrong with wanting a ranch and a wife. We better camp here for the night. Let's start a fire and break out the bedrolls.
Beans, hardtack, and dried apples. Make you hungry?
Yeah.
Maybe Mrs. Dawson's got some nice fresh milk in the cistern.
Uh-oh.
I made some beef stew, and I thought you might like some fresh milk.
Yes, ma'am. Mighty kind of you, Mrs. Dawson.
You're welcome. Oh, if you want some water, just get it out of the wagon.
I'll, walk you over the house.
How come you didn't leave this afternoon?
Well, my friend was tired.
Oh. That the only reason?
No, ma'am. I don't like Brocious, and I don't like Ringgold. Don't like cattle stealing, murder. Aim to do something about it.
Oh, no, please. They're the most notorious gunfighters in this part of the country. You'd only get yourself killed, too.
Mrs. Dawson, why'd you and your husband ever come out to this part of the country?
Well, it's not so bad. Had a drought the last couple of years, but still good grazing land along the river, across that ridge there.
I'd like to look at the rest of your spread.
Just in case my folks don't turn up with the money.
No, ma'am. I like ranching and I like cattle.
Mr. Smith, are you trying to make friends with me?
Yes.
Guess I'm trying to make friends with you, too, only I didn't want to admit it, even to myself.
Well, you need a good friend, Mrs. Dawson. Mighty brave of you to try and stick it out here alone. Kind of foolhardy, too.
Well, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, breakfast at first light, huh?
Good night, Mrs. Dawson. Hey, Doc. Doc?
Wyatt, why don't you shut up and let a man get some sleep?
How well do you stand with Rochus and Ringgold?
Well, they don't hate me with the same killing hatred they hold for you.
Why don't you ride over there tomorrow? Find out if they bushwhacked this lady's husband.
Oh, Deacon. John and Curly would not ambush a man that could kill in a fair fight.
You might know who did.
Then you ask him.
You know, if they've been stealing cattle, they could be rich. I'd like to bet you in poker they still draw to an inside straight.
Yeah. Now you're making sense.
I got another idea, too. Of course, it's larceny.
Larceny? At last you've established a rapport, as the French would say. Tell me, Deacon, just what is this filthy, illegal scheme?
Well, tomorrow you ride over to the Ringgold Brochus camp, and you take along this deed to the ranch. I'll give you a good reason for being in Colorado.
Well, there she is, the Rio Blanco. And the only good grazing land left from the drought.
Where's your cattle?
Rochus and Ringgold stole most of it. Sell the rest to live. Ah, I wish you could see this spread in the rainy season. That land will feed 2,000 head.
I can see why you tried so hard to hang on to it, Miss Nellie.
Couldn't sell it even in a rainy season with cattle thieves right next door.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Oh, no. No, if the county sheriff and his deputies are too scared, why should you risk your life? I know what you're thinking. I need a husband.
Husband? No,
Mr. Smith, you married?
No, ma'am.
You don't need to look so scared. I'm not proposing.
Lots of men do their own asking.
You're the nicest I've seen.
Don't you encourage me.
Well, we could think about it anyway, huh?
You don't know anything about me.
Mr. Smith, I don't care who you are or what you are. So there, now how's that for a brazen hussy?
Stop or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't advise it. Raise that rifle anymore, I'll put a hole through your head.
Johnny! Curly!
I'm Dr. John H. Holliday. You take care of my horse.
Ease off. It's Doc Holliday.
What are you doing out here, Doc?
Well, I ain't stealing cattle. Imagine finding you two in this goat pasture. Let's step in out of the sun. Tell your boys to take a walk.
How'd you know we was here?
Oh, some blabbermouth over in Stonington. I forget his name. I have a surprise for you, Curly. I'm now your next-door neighbor. You better have Ringo read it to you.
What's it say, Johnny?
It's a trust deed on that Dawson spread.
I won it from Nosy Parlin in a card game. You boys look kind of poor here. That's surprising. Cattle rustling used to be very profitable. Now, don't tell me that the drought busted you.
We've got competition, Doc.
Huh?
Who? Buff Conrad and his Colorado Stonies. They bushwhacked old man Dawson and blamed it on us.
You boys amuse me. Curly, Brocious, and Johnny Ringo standing for a thing like that?
We can't corner them. They raid our herds from out of Mexico before we can get them down there.
And they got some marshals in Colorado on their side.
Marshals? Now, that is interesting. Let's get down to business.
What do you mean?
Well, like I told you, I now own Nellie Dawson's spread. You boys moved some cattle over there. Leaked the word to this Buff Conrad that Nellie restocked the place. And when Conrad and his crew try to steal a poor widow's cattle, you be laying for them.
What's in it for you?
There's a word called retribution.
Never mind that. How much for you?
$300. Just my travel expenses.
Well, now we're getting somewhere.
Good. I suggest we discuss the finer details during a leisurely game of cards.
A ranch? And a what?
A ranch and a lonely widow, Mr. Jones. How'd it go?
Now, how'd you expect? An intelligent scoundrel against two very stupid hoodlums? We're gonna need Nellie, though.
Why?
We better have a little talk.
Mrs. Dawson, that was a most delightful supper.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Now, if you two will excuse me, I'd like to go out on the porch and commune with the stars.
What is this, a conspiracy between you two? Ah, now, it can't be quite that serious.
Miss Nellie, my real name is Wyatt Earp. I'm the Marshal of Dodge City. Mr. Jones is really Dr. Holliday. I sent him to talk to Brocious and Ringgold. They claim they didn't kill your husband. You know Mr. Buff Conrad and his gang? Brocious and Ringgold claim that that's the man we're looking for.
You came here on police business.
No. We came here to look at a cattle ranch that we thought had been abandoned. We had no idea that you lived here or that Brocious and Ringgold lived next door.
And that's the only reason you stayed? 'Cause you're a marshal?
Miss Nellie, I tried not to be. Once a man pins a star on it, there's nothing I want more than a cattle ranch. You're one of the finest women I've ever known.
But the law comes first. Is that the way it's gotta be?
My job's caught up with me. I didn't plan it that way. But I do need your help.
Of course, Wyatt. I want Conrad punished if it's possible. What can I do to help? Mr. Regan.
Well, howdy, Mrs. Dawson. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Mr. Regan, here's the money I owe you. And I got a list of supplies that I need here. And I can pay cash.
Did you collect some insurance?
No, my relatives from Nebraska are helping me.
Well, mighty unusual relatives, I'd say.
They paid what I owed and loaned me enough to buy another herd.
Did you buy some more steers?
200 head. Much as I can feed until we get some rain.
Ah, the rain will come. And this time I wish you much better luck. Thank you, sir. Now let's see. Canned goods, oil.
Thank you.
Now, no funny business, Doc. We're moving 200 head to the Widow's Range this afternoon.
I've done my part. Now, you make sure you don't use too many cattle guards. I figure Conrad should hit you sometime between now and sunup tomorrow.
You sure he got the word?
Curly, I happen to be from Georgia. You got any more insulting questions?
I didn't mean it that way. Ringo's on my back and he wants a turkey shoot. You know how Johnny is.
Yeah, I know how you both are. You're lying, thieving skunks. When it comes to murder, I trust you.
I guess it'll have to be done this way, because I haven't got a posse, but I sure don't like it.
Stop your blathering. Curly and Ringgold stole Nellie's cattle, and they're your worst enemies. And Buck Conrad is a no-good bushwhacking killer.
Yeah, I know, and this makes us no better than he is. I don't like bushwhacking. Looks like the relatives from Nebraska.
Aunt Martha! Uncle Dave! Oh, it's so good to see you, Johnny. How are you? Oh, Uncle Dave, you look wonderful. How was the trip? Oh, it's so
Well, it's time for you and I to leave. Coward. That's right. I'm camping on the riverbank tonight. You want the whole state of Nebraska around when the shooting starts?
Wyatt, I'm willing to give you my half of the ranch if you'll invite Nellie to a wedding.
Well, when I told her who I was and that I needed her help, she didn't like it. I'm just a tin star doing my job.
That's too bad. Seeing you marry would have appealed to my sadistic sense of humor. Well, look at there. Right on time.
I can't go ahead with this bushwhacking.
Now, hold on, Wyatt.
Go back! It's an ambush!
Wyatt! Have a better chance.
No.
This must be Conrad. Correction. It was Conrad.
You're a double-crossing hound, Doc.
Working for Earp all the time. Sorry it had to work out this way. They'd have done worse to you, and a posse would not have made any difference. Curly, would you and Ringo like to call me any more names? It wouldn't have to be very bad names.
Wyatt, are you all right?
Yes. I'm taking these cattle thieves to jail. The man that killed your husband is lying across that horse back there. Now, there are a few wounded men along the riverbank. Maybe some of your men folk can go pick him up. I'll send a doctor over from the railroad.
Wyatt, I wish that...
Miss Nellie, don't you ever marry a John Law. You lost one husband. I'd hate to see you lose another. Doc, give me that paper.
Haven't we been heroes enough?
I said, give me the paper. Here's your deed.
No, thanks, Wyatt. I can pay now. Too bad you're going to keep that star. It sure makes some woman a mighty fine husband.
Thank you, ma'am.
What?
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told. Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Honorable James Dog Kelly has his place in the annals of Dodge City. Starting as a saloon keeper from the wrong side of the tracks, Kelly made his choice for law and order by hiring Wyatt Earp as town marshal. He backed Wyatt many times when political expediency urged him to find a less uncompromising peace officer. But Kelly was a politician, and as Dodge became civilized in 1878, he felt he could indulge his hot temper by forcing Marshal Earp to resign.
Come on, let's make your fight, Doc!
Save your ammunition.
Sure he's dead?
I'm sure. Deacon, where's this new crop of gunfighters coming from? That man had a Colt in each hand, didn't know how to use either one of them.
A dozen witnesses will testify for Doc.
Give me that. Take him over the corner. You come with me. Kelly isn't gonna like this. Why don't you just wing that fella?
With both these guns going?
We could have blasted both Colts out of his hands.
Well, maybe I don't feel that well today. Maybe there's too much smoke in my eyes.
You shouldn't have started that Farrell game at the Graps. Kelly doesn't like him.
Now, is Jim Kelly running the marshal's office?
He is still mayor. Ever since the Graff got out of jail, he's been after me to close him up. Now, we haven't had a killing in this town for 3 months, and when it happens at the Graff's place with Doc Holliday behind the gun.
I apologize. Next time I'll try to use Deacon Earp's cripple shot technique.
There can't be a next time, Doc. This is a sodbuster town now. The papers are calling our mayor Law and Order Kelly. You know what praise does to some Irishmen.
Pardon me for living.
I hope the good Lord will.
Order! Order! Continue, Mr. DeGraff. Well, then he called for Doc to come out and make his fight. He fired 2 shots through the door at Doc before Doc shot him. I guess that's all.
You may step down.
Your Honor, can't Holliday be charged with dueling? It seems to me it amounted to a duel.
No, Mr. Mayor. Case dismissed. Court's adjourned for the day.
Marshal Earp,
Yes, sir?
I want to see you and Shotgun in your office in about 5 minutes. And I've decided as mayor of this city that Doc Holliday ain't fit to be a resident. Marshal Earp, I want you to tell the fellow to leave Dodge.
You joshing?
No, sir, I am not. That's an order.
Not to me, it ain't.
What did you say?
I say Doc Holliday's got as much right in this town as you have. He stood his trial and the judge turned him loose. Now I'll tell you something else, too. Seems to me you're getting too big for your britches, Kelly.
Cool off, Mr. Gibbs.
Keep out of this. You apologize or I'm firing you.
No, you ain't firing me. I'm quitting.
Take it easy, Shotgun. Kelly's just in a temper.
Well, that's too bad. But I ain't putting up with his temper. Wyatt, I'm gonna go get Roscoe packed and then I'm hitting the trail. I'm leaving Dodge.
Now look, Kelly.
Let him go. We can hire plenty of good deputies.
He's the best deputy I ever had. Oh, you stop acting thick-headed for 2 minutes.
Thick am I? You take that back.
No, sir. I won't take that back.
Then you're fired.
All right. I'm fired.
You think I'll come begging you to come back? Never will I.
Mr. Kelly, you and I both mean it this time, and I'm sorry because you've been a true and loyal friend.
Wyatt, I will... All right. Don't think you're punishing me. I can hire plenty of good marshals. In fact, there's a man in town just itching for your job.
Well, you tell him he can stop itching. The job is his. You leaving town right away?
Yep. I've been thinking about Wyoming for quite a spell.
Wyoming, huh? Why don't you stick around for a while? Kelly will change his mind. He usually does.
Oh, it ain't Kelly, Wyatt. Just that this town's gone stale. I guess I've gone stale with it. Where's your badge?
I got fired, too.
Good. Why don't you go along west with us?
I can't right now. My brothers are coming through here on the way to Arizona territory. I promised them I'd wait for them.
You going there?
Maybe.
Arizona territory. I thought you was tired of trouble.
Well, no trouble in Wyoming, huh? Robber's Roost, Brown's Hole.
Got a mile compared to Arizona territory. Well, Roscoe, old boy, I guess we better be hitting a trail.
So long, Roscoe. I'll be seeing you and Mr. Gibbs.
I hope so, Wyatt. I just want you to know that Roscoe and me take it mighty kindly how good you've been to us. We won't forget.
You earned double what you got from this town, Mr. Gibbs. Thank you. Good luck.
Shotgun Gibbs. Is he leaving Dodge?
Not without Wyatt.
Wyatt ain't along?
Trouble. I'll see if I can find Wyatt.
Now, this is your office, Mr. Mather. I'll swear you in as marshal. Now, you can keep Earp's deputies or hire your own.
Earp left town?
I don't know and I don't care. He defied a direct order. I'm running Dodge, not Earp.
You're the boss, Mr. Kelly.
And don't you forget that, Mather. Now, the first thing I want you to do is close Mike DeGraff's place. Then run Doc Holliday out of town.
It'll be done.
Yeah, that's what they said about you. You do what you're told.
Mm-hmm. I'll need a couple hours to look around.
Remember, you're working for Law and Order Kelly. I want a clean town.
Uh-huh.
Hey, wait. You haven't been sworn in yet.
Later.
What? Are you leaving?
That's right. Mr. Kelly fired me and Shotgun, or we quit, whichever way you want to look at it.
The man is a fool.
Well, he just got his Irish temper up. I'm supposed to wait here for Morgan and Virgil. I think I'll just hit the trail west, let them catch up with me.
Well, you can't do that, what?
Why not?
Don't you know who Kelly hired to take your place? Mysterious Dave Mather. You buckle on those guns and keep them on.
All right, I'll bite. Who is this mysterious Dave Mather?
He's a no-good, murdering saddle tramp. He hires out as a John Law and then starts shaking down the citizenry. I almost killed him in Trinidad, Colorado. But he was wearing a star under the hangman. You're gonna need those guns.
I guess that drove Kelly to it. When he loses his temper, he loses his judgment.
Why? Your guns.
Mr. Mather's wearing the star now, not me.
Aren't you still a U.S. Deputy Marshal?
That's right. But I'm not having a fight with any city marshal.
It's a fine way to end your career. Turn and dodge over to that sidewinder. What are you trying to prove? You're trying to teach Mayor Kelly a lesson?
No, Dr. Holliday, I am not trying to teach Mr. Kelly a lesson. I am tired. I don't ever want to be a peace officer again. I've had more than my share of fighting.
I need a drink.
And he's shaking down everybody below the line. Saloon keepers, gamblers, everybody.
I don't believe you. And if you don't stop this gossip, you'll have to sell your dance hall and get out.
I'm getting out. Getting out right away, too.
Me too.
Indeed now.
Hope there's no hard feelings.
But you can't leave. Not yet.
I can't?
No, I'm not sure of this Mather fellow. And where's your conscience leaving me in the lurch? And how about Judge Tobin? Would you ride away without so much as a thank you for what he's done for you?
What time does Judge Tobin get in from the circuit court?
Midnight train or first stage in the morning. If you hadn't defied me to my face, I'd never have hired a new marshal. Old friends must part. 'Tis the rule of life. But I hate to see the great Wyatt Earp ride away in a fit of temper. Mind you, it's Judge Tobin will be cut to the quick. I ain't asking for myself.
Well, I'll think about it.
Graff, I want to see you. Back room. Hand me that shotgun.
No, Mike. Go in and talk with him. I'll send for Doc Holliday.
You better leave before Doc gets here.
Doc won't help you none.
I ain't paying you a lead nickel.
You'll pay. By midnight.
Martha, what have you been saying to Mike?
Ask him.
I let you live the last time, but I never make the same mistake twice.
starboard.
Hold it!
You better shove along, Marshal.
Where are your guns, Earp?
Killing you wouldn't be worth going to prison for.
Or hanging. You might remind Doc of that.
Don't be a fool.
Maybe I've lived too long already. Besides, in this particular instance, they would cheer me on the gallows.
I don't brag on my friends much, but none of them has ever been hanged.
No, Mike, no.
Keep out of this.
Get him. No! Lower the hammers on that. Now, what's the matter with you and Doc? You know you can't go around shooting a peace officer?
He tried to put the squeeze on me, Wyatt. $100 a week.
Deacon, why didn't you leave town?
Yeah. Me and Doc can take care of him.
Were there any witnesses when Martha tried to shake you down?
No. We were in the back room.
Doc, you explain the law to Mr. DeGraff.
Why? Where are you going?
Maybe Martha got careless. Extorted a payoff from several men at one time. That'll be my only chance to nail him.
You better make it fast. My gun hand's twitching.
How's Wyatt gonna do anything when he ain't marshal no more?
Extortion? Happens to be a federal offense, and Wyatt's a U.S. deputy marshal.
Oh, I get it. We wait for the deacon to handle him.
Mike, your version of the gallows is absolutely fascinating. Don't you realize it's easier to be hanged than to take a bullet through the middle?
Oh, we'll wait. Please, Doc.
All right. But only for a reasonable time, and only to spare Wyatt the anguish of seeing me hanged. Let's get us a drink.
Shut the door. Sit down.
It's no good, Earp. We know what you want, but we just can't say it.
Why not?
Because we're gambling men. No court would ever believe us.
Judge Tobin would. Now, all I need to know is whether Mather tried to extort protection money from you, and how much.
I ain't squealing on Dave Mather in court. Neither am I.
All right, then. Maybe you'd be willing to stay here until I can fetch Mayor Kelly. You can tell him and...
Mister!
What is it?
Somebody just killed Mike DeGraff. The alley behind the Cowhands Rest.
You sure?
Well, Doc Holliday sent word.
I'm getting out of here.
Take it. Sawed-off shotgun, both barrels. In the back.
Any witnesses?
No.
Nobody saw it, but it doesn't matter.
Doc! Doc! I'll take care of Mather.
No, he belongs to me.
Cool off. I located 4 gamblers who paid Mather off. I'll have them subpoenaed. Under oath, they'll talk.
Well, that's just fine, but I want Mather for this killing.
Use your head, will you? He's not that stupid that he'd do it himself. We probably couldn't prove that he paid to have it done.
In that case, you just leave him to me. My pleasure.
We'll go after him together.
Deacon, I do not want your company tonight.
All right. And I'll just have to try and find him first.
Now, that's a sporting proposition. You find him, he gets winged. I find him, and he's dead. Excuse me, I have to go in this direction.
Bad news, Dave.
Huh?
Holiday and Earp are gunning for you.
Not Earp. He's got too much sense.
Earp's a deputy U.S. Marshal. Those gamblers were in his room at the hotel. Extortion, ain't it?
I can't handle Earp and Holiday both.
You can't handle neither of them.
Tell you what, we'll take to the alleys. That way we can get them one at a time.
Not me. If I was you, I'd run to Jim Kelly. And I'd use the back door. You know, Kelly don't want to be laughed at. You know, he might hide you.
I'm closed. Who is it?
Dave Matter.
Wait till I open the door. Well, if you're looking for the skunk that bushwhacked the graft, he ain't here.
Earp and Holiday are gunning for me.
Well, Doc might be, not Earp.
I gotta hide out.
What is this, Mather? You're supposed to be working on a murder, not hiding from anyone.
You got a basement in this place?
Yeah, right there. Hold on. What have you done that Earp would be after you?
Just what you told me. Wait a minute. That's one of them. Be careful what you say. Kelly!
I'm coming.
Make it snap.
What's your hurry? Why are you wearing guns?
Gotta find Mather before Doc does.
Well, he ain't here.
Doc aims to kill Mather, even if he has to hang for it. You see Mather, tell him to leave Dodge.
Why should he?
Because one of us is gonna find him, and I hope I'm first.
What's he done?
Nothing I can prove. But if I do find him, I'm gonna break both his legs just on suspicion.
Be a lot faster than that.
You don't want me.
Get on your feet. Get up. Where is Mather?
You find him.
Where is Mather?
Well, he went to Jim Kelly's.
I don't like asking twice.
Where's Holiday?
Said he's home in bed.
I'll kill him.
You get nothing. Drop that shotgun. Turn around.
You hired me. I'll tell him that you ordered me to...
You tell him what?
I'll tell it in court.
You'll tell nothing. You're getting out of town. Now move.
Doc? Save your breath. He's not in Kelly's.
His deputy said he was. You look in the cellar?
I'll do the looking.
I'll do the shooting.
Now get out of town. Ride him hard and fast.
Where's Mather?
Him and his deputy left town.
Left town? Oh, you blithering fool.
Indeed now.
Mr. Kelly, they're murder suspects.
Fine lot of thanks I get. I save you from a shooting scandal, and I save Holiday from the gallows. 'Tis a world where friendship counts for nothing. And I'll not be saying good night to either of you. Your star is on the desk.
Well, now, what kind of an apology is that?
It's a Kelly apology, Doc. And he probably did save you from a hanging. As far as Mr. Mather is concerned, he'll get his in due time. Well, here's to Law and Order Kelly.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ। দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
এইখানে গাড়ি থামা। আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন, এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার।
জানি গল্পে গল্পে মিশে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে, আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে। ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ, তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Thằng này chết. Đéo gì nhỉ? Thế này thì vẫn thua. Ai trời ơi. À đây. Đây chiếc này. Thì theo sẽ là vài cái phút. Sẽ là vài cái phút. Không sao thầy ơi. Phải bỏ 2 phát ngoan gì đấy không thua mất. 15 máu thôi, đánh đổi thôi. Con 3 rồi. Đánh đổi rồi. AC1 chiếc AC2 là bên rồi. Từ hàng công người ta chưa làm rồi. Làm trên của nó này. Đấy vẫn khỏe, vẫn khỏe. Nhớ chua. Vẫn khỏe. Không yếu đâu. Để đấy. Ông hai cái đéo rồi ơi, đéo chết. Ông hai mà không chết vậy. Ống ngọt. Bài biết. Ui, ao không chết lại. What the hell? Ô, ấn pháp sư. Cả một cái bút dòng ao hai không chết. Chuồn tỏ. À, nghe. Top 6. Chat game. Ủa, chat game. Có 2-3 bật tiền, 2-3 điểm thì mất hết tiền. 303 lát. Từ nên tụi tiền lên ăn chơi nhỉ. Nếu gọt sắp 2 lần nữa gọt khoảng bao nhiêu? Khoảng là tầm
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমারও মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম, ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয়, এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে, ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রোগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে। ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।
Này, sao thế nhỉ? Sao thế ít ít nhỉ? Nổ bùm. Sao mày? Trời ơi. Không có rồi. Rồi, cút. Xong, cút. Meo 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 meo. Cái gì đấy? Lò đắc bù bù làm mau vậy anh? Chuẩn không vậy. Thầy lái nha, thầy lái tốc độ cao xem con lái không? Từ từ, mày ấy á, xít được. So ride a cat in high speed đấy. Chuẩn không? Đây á, không được. Sợ tốc độ cao. Tốc độ cao đét mà. Rồi một lần, 2 lần, lần thứ 2 300 lap à, 400 lap. Chuẩn không thầy? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Ui, tốc độ cao đấy. 378 lap, chứ 400. Mày à, bắt đầu thua. Thua, bài khỏe đấy. 2299 à. Mày đấu sĩ á. Mình lẫn vào mày có ăn uống đầy đủ nhỉ? Thằng này được ăn uống đầy đủ. 299 là phải không? Không. Tự đọc chuyển hóa bàn đấu. Đúng đi em. Đúng. Ô, phải châm. Thua rồi. Không biết. Ok thầy ơi, mày sẽ ride a cat. Lâu rồi, 15 phút. Well played bro. Mày lái luôn đấy, lái. Lái bình vua lái racing boy. Nhốt luôn. Chết không? Ngồi đi. Đéo đi à? Vào nó kèm rất siêu linh. Đéo đủ mana là chết. Được không? Cũng là khỏe rồi ra. Đánh bài gì với cả Nautilus 2.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর, গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়া। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে। বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thì 400 à? 400. Đây kiếm thêm năng lượng này. Somos 700 rồi, rebat được một lần nữa. Ok. Bây giờ sẽ rebat thêm 10 anh quay qua kia anh binh. Sẽ là bố của qua kia. Yes. Thua hoài à? Không cội thắng à? Át 1 thực sự là khó đấy. Sẽ lấy một cái đồ ánh sáng đi, sẽ là cái cung xanh ánh sáng đi. Hai cái giảm hiệu hai bên nhỉ? Thôi kệ. Để đang kéo một cái vùng đồ. Về. Rồi, 25 chắc là nốt nào nữa thì lên 8 vậy. Lại là cái thằng Zurich này. Sao nó vẫn lên được con ấy bài như là con Zurich bài ở đâu ra ấy. Rồi nó con Nautilus nữa. Mình cầm tận 4 con Nautilus rồi chúng nó vẫn còn à. Ê sao ý làm mày không ba? Được, thua. Thua không? Thua à. Ok rồi, đi rồi. Top mấy đây? Chưa đi, sắp đi. Anh đi xa rồi, anh không lái xe nữa. Anh đắp mộ rồi, không thể nào ra khát được. Khóc U Linh à. Em phải cút. Cút đi. Đây đi cho đỡ bị bắn vào đầu. Cày tê tại bị bắn cặp tự. Kéo ra xì ra. Ui rồi ôi, cặp không may mắn cô ba nhưng mà ít tiền không sao, ít tiền. Tích xong rồi bao nhiêu máu, có 5.000 máu rồi sao, chắc thế. Bế mày, đối kia ông chết à? Đối kia xét bế không được, không thấu mấy cái cùng đao, chậm quá.
Ê, đừng để nó vả. Rồi nó vả trước à? Mày ý thua. Đi chợ nhà xem một cái cung đi. Sợ nhà một cái cung đi. Anh cũng sắp không đi rồi, anh sẽ được đi chợ trước. Ai ạ?
দরকার পড়লে একটা রিকশাওয়ালাকে বিয়ে করবো, তারপর তোকে বিয়ে করতে
তুমি যদি মরে যাও আমি তোমাকেই বিয়ে করব।
দেখো দেখো বিয়ে এত সোজা।
আমার 5টা কন্ডিশন।
কয়টা?
5টা।
আমি জেডি সাফায়েত রমরাজন। স্যার এটা তো ভোটার আইডি কার্ড স্যার।
বাড়িতেই করবেন নাকি হোটেলে?
না না, আপনি যেমনটা ভাবছেন বিষয়টা তা না। ভাই আপনি তো করবেন।
তোমাকে দিয়ে হবে না, আমি জানতাম। শুধু শুধু সময় নষ্ট করো না।
ভাই আপনি তো অনন্ত দলিল না যে অসম্ভবকে সম্ভব করে আপনার কাজ। জিমি
কি হচ্ছে?
আচ্ছা
মুরগের একদম ভইরা দিমু। যাচ্ছে সব বাইর কর।
শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে, শর্ত দিয়ে বিয়ে।
ভাই যে বয়সে মানুষ গার্লফ্রেন্ডের কামড় খায়, সে বয়সে আপনি কুত্তার কামড় খেয়ে হাসপাতালে ভর্তি হয়েছেন।
Chuẩn bị xét ra mấy. Chuẩn bị xét ra đấm ấy. Chôn nào. Anh đợi Azit 2 mày em. Nó vẽ mà, thằng này nó vẽ cả Azit này. Đó, sắp nó đang cố ăn đi hay. Mình ác quỷ Free Fire mà. Thôi thằng này chinh choàng đi. Thật sĩ mà vô. Thôi, đủ rồi, sấy vào trên luôn. Chuẩn mua. Rồi xong, bay hàng một trừ. Đi. Mày đi. Mày bay với tao. Rồi. Hay á, căng thẳng ấy. Bài chọn vua. Bài chọn vua. Xếp kênh sang bên này không? Điều long đây không vua? Điều 1 phải đéo này. Mua. Ok thầy rồi. Mua đổi chỗ ha. Nhầm. Game rồi. Xem mà để thầy xem. Tầm bay vậy. Gì? Chứ phải chấm. Sao xếp xong đấy vậy? Trôn bố à? Ngồi không? Muốn dồn một cái này. Dồn thêm một cái bốn tiền này. Điều quá. Đéo có lại ra cái hai luôn con này. Hai con đấy. Vẫn là còn một cái kênh này, có tí không? Vẫn là một cái kênh mà. Vẫn còn một con mà nó vẫn ra. Miao. Mình nhớ bài nào? Miao. Chỉ xa. Cái đoạn này làm gì vậy? Thế là xa rồi. Sấy luôn. Yes. Và thực sĩ nữa xong. Xét có một cái mối cái thực sĩ nó gãy em đồ nữa xong. Một con là lém tiếu đi mất tí máu. Hảo cái gì. Rồi. Quỷ thư. Nó nhảy ra là đi em. Quan tâm. Giờ này. Bây giờ quỷ thư à? Đây không hay đây? Okay, yes. Thằng này định xếp gì đây? Con này một gì không có vị. Tôi vừa mất con tờ ra đây chứ. Không. Không thì vừa. Không chẳng không bị giấy đâu rồi xong. Đi mày đi. Đi. Mất ngay con trên luôn. Gãy hết kiếm chứ. Chỉ gì. Đéo chết xét 2. Chịu được không vậy? Hết tiền mà, cố dồn hết tiền mà. Cố dồn tiếp. Kéo dài nhỉ? Không có làm nữa là hết cậu đấy. Hỏi trước xem mấy cái của nó, mấy cái nó trôn nữa. Với cả không, cái đợt nó cái content mà ở trốn này, trốn ở các mái nhà người các kiểu ấy. Ở đây anh xem mà. Nó báo cái đéo ở đây. Nguyễn Đức Cương ngồi ở chỗ của thằng Minh Anh đấy với cả Trà My chụp ảnh bọn anh đi bên chơi với nhau mà. Nó đổi kênh này em ơi, đổi kênh ở chỗ kia. Làm chi vậy? Đó chỉ cả thắng 5 round là nó thắng rồi. Rồi chịu rồi không? Nó đổi kênh ở chỗ kia mà. Hỏng rồi Vũ. Hỏng rồi. Mày thích sao thắng được không? Anh không xem, anh đang xem điện thoại đéo xem nó đổi bài. Vậy sao thế là khỏe rồi. Có đội đéo đâu mà. Ê, hỏng rồi. Chi xong rồi. Kèo 2. Bye broccoli. 4 phút. Ok broccoli ơi, chắc là chúng ta phải tạm biệt nhau ở đây rồi. Và 5 4 3 2 1. Video 1/3/7/2024. Let's go. Binh chi linh. Rồi xong rồi đây. Cút. Xong. Xóa 3 cái này. Xóa 2 cái này. Ship đéo. Ok thế. Ship đéo. Hòa quyện điệu nhạc trong ánh mắt Binh chi linh. Ai Siva. Bật trên sân siêu không? Cũng bật trên sân siêu không? Bật trên sân siêu. 10 good landing. Bình 28 triệu. Đe giật cô anh. Rút thầy 1 tỷ tiền không? Binh chi linh. Không rồi. 75 tỷ à? Rồi thì bay tiếp này. Mimic à? Hay có một con bắt trước là sự bắt trước không? Một con poison zombie kitty. Chuẩn không vậy? Zombie kitty trốn không? Where is my head? Where my head? Born Dragon nữa. Mimic mấy ngày dần đâu vậy? Không biết đấy. 11 lap thì cút xuống đất à? Thế phải được tầm 20 lap. Cái thằng ngu nhớ cho mình chơi à đây. Đừng nhớ mình chơi. Ngu là một thằng ngu làm chuyện buộn ngu. Binh chỉ linh tư duy không bằng được một thằng ngu. Xe sau đây quay trình tròn nó giật nhỉ. Quay tròn đấy nó bị giật đấy. Chọn không vậy? Rồi xem một chút đấu đang kiểm trận đấu trường chân lý nhé các bạn. Ok không perfect. Thiếu sự quyết đoán à? Chôn tao. Chôn không? Đấy là giật thế, con điều chỉnh nhé. Thôi không, cái tiếng gì vậy? Tiếng gọi 23 lap luôn mà sự binh vậy. Mà xuống từ lap 11 nhá. Xuống đất từ lap 11 đấy. Chết rồi. Hỏng áo nhỉ. Đây cái chuột trái ở đây rất là chậm. Nhầm chuột phải. Và nói 33 củ anh sẽ mở nó là 4 lần. Alo 50 tỷ một con này à? Một con này 8.000. Chúng có một con mimic là 15.000. Một con legend là 18.000. thì bây giờ mình sẽ phải mở là thôi easy cái xếp 50 tỷ mình vào luôn là chui. Theo anh là như vậy. Trời ơi cái gì đây? Quyển được 6 lap rồi. Mình vẫn bay con binh chi linh. With 80 laps, 9 lap, 10 lap. Bình rồi perfect một lần là phải chỉnh. Là cái lúc tại vì đã đến lúc nói lời chào với mối tình đầu. Meo 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 meo. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không vậy? Điếu pi bình chi linh. Fake. Ai, không có fake à? Perfect. Perfect. Ngao gửi counter check cái này. 20 lap rồi đấy. Hơn 23 lap không? 21. 2 perfect này. 22. À, không biết kỷ lục bao nhiêu quên mất rồi. Hôm qua không để ý kỷ lục. 23 lap. 24 lap. 23 lap. Không rồi. 24 không? Đếm được 24 gần được xích. Ai à, mày đấy, đếm bị hết. Hoa quyện điệu nhạc trong ánh mắt đôi môi. Bao nhiêu rồi? 36 tuổi. Hôm nay nhận được, hôm nay có nhận được cái gì không? Claim, đây là một pet store. What the hell? Pet storage là chỉ ở trong kho đúng không? Không phải là dùng đúng không? Rồi pet storage chỉ đựng rồi. Good. 51, ngày trước là 50. Phải cộng lên cả pet equip cơ. Cái dòng dưới đất rồi. Ôi không. Kiến cơ gọi. Gì ngồi gì đây? As Bình. As à? Rồi good landing. Bình chỉ lên cộng 1 good landing. One Dragon làm tốt lắm thằng quan của thầy. As trước à? As mà CV à? Anh mày một chút tinh mong khó tiết ra lò rèn tiềm ẩn không? Minh chia linh. Xoay đều 20 lap. 25 lap không? 24 lap không? Đấy à? 21 lap à? 22 23 24. Ui, không nhặt đồ cút mất. Kineret à? Kineret Zanna 25 lap. Bao nhiêu là mắc?